Welcome, everyone, to a dark, smoky, rain-slicked New York City. The 1930s, the era of the Great Depression. And right in the middle of it all stands an aging private investigator, Ben Reilly. But this man doesn't just solve cases. He's also the city's one and only superhero. He is Spider-Noir. And yes, Nicolas Cage is stepping into his first major leading role on television. From the trailer alone, it already feels like this could become the most stylish, the darkest, and maybe the most unhinged Spider-Man adaptation of 2026. Behind the project are the same creative minds who helped bring us Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, producers Phil Lord, Christopher Miller, and Amy Pascal. But this time, it's not animation. This is live action. And here's the twist. It will be released in two versions, one in classic black and white, and another in full color. So buckle up, because we're about to dive deep into this noir nightmare. This series didn't just appear out of nowhere. Back in 2018, Nicolas Cage first voiced the character of Spider-Man Noir in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And that cameo instantly became iconic. Black and white visuals, the fedora hat, and yes, punching nadis. Fans absolutely loved it. Now, that same character is finally returning in live action. But this time with a completely new story. The series is led by showrunners Oren Uziel, known for 22 Jump Street, and Steve Lightfoot, who previously worked on Marvel's The Punisher. The first two episodes are directed by Harry Bradbeer, the creative mind behind Fleabag and Killing Eve. So yeah, the creative team behind this project is absolutely top tier. And the series itself is produced by Sony Pictures Television and Amazon MGM Studios, which means the production value is going to be massive. Ben Reilly, played by Nicolas Cage, was once a masked hero known as Spider-Man Noir, or simply the Spider. But after a deeply personal tragedy, he left that life behind. Now he's just a down-on-his-luck private investigator, working out of a tiny office alongside one loyal secretary, handling a few forgotten cases from the past. But everything changes when a strange case lands on his desk. Maybe it's a murder, maybe it's something bigger. A conspiracy hiding in the shadows of the city. And suddenly, Ben is forced to confront the past he tried to escape, put the mask back on, to become the Spider once again. But the real question is this. In a city that seems to be slowly devouring itself, can one hero actually make a difference? Nicolas Cage, Ben Reilly or the Spider. The Oscar-winning actor takes on his first major leading role on television. And the trailer already shows those classic Cage moments. Crazy laughter, sudden outbursts, and that wonderfully absurd body language. But at the same time, there's also a sad, tired Noir anti-hero vibe to his performance. Cage himself described it perfectly. 70% Humphrey Bogart, 30% Bugs Bunny. So imagine a classic detective mixed with a bit of Looney Tunes chaos. Just listen to that plastered line delivery in the trailer. You'll instantly get the idea.
Oh my God, plastered.
Lamorne Morris, Robbie Robertson, the Emmy-winning actor, known from Fargo, plays Robbie Robertson, a dedicated journalist trying to build his career in 1930s New York. He's also Ben Reilly's closest friend. From the brief moments in the trailer, it looks like Robbie will face a serious moral conflict: honesty versus success. Lee Jun-Lee, Kat Hardy. She's the star attraction of a smoky nightclub, a classic femme fatale. From the trailer, it's clear she knows more than she lets on, much more. In the comics, Kat Hardy has connections to Black Cat, so fans are already speculating about what role she might play here. Her character already feels complex, someone who appears selfish on the surface, but clearly has deeper layers. Kare Rodriguez, Janet. Janet is Ben Reilly's loyal secretary. She's smart, brave, and not afraid to speak her mind. In the trailer, she brings a bit of humor due, keeping her boss on track and never hesitating to tell him the truth. Jack Huston, Flint Merco. Comic fans know Flint Merco as Sandman. But in this version, he's not a sand monster. Instead, the trailer shows him more like a dangerous bodyguard, rough, intimidating, and deeply connected to the criminal underworld. Brendan Gleeson, Silverman, the Emmy-winning and Oscar-nominated actor, known for films like The Banshees of Inisherin and the Harry Potter film series, plays Silverman. In the comics, he's Silvio Manfredi, an aging mafia boss. From the trailer, he feels like an old-world kingpin, philosophical in his words, but absolutely ruthless in his actions. Other cast members. The series also features Yukas Haas, Cameron Britton, Carrie Christopher, Michael Kostroff, and Amy Aquino, among others. This might be the most unique feature of the entire series. Spider-Noir will actually be released in 2 different visual formats. First, authentic black and white, just like classic noir cinema. Hard contrast, deep shadows, and almost no visual distraction. Everything focuses on the characters and the dialogue.
Most of the time.
What's going on, Ben?
It feels raw, gritty, and incredibly atmospheric. Second, true hue full color. Here the visuals explode with oversaturated colors, almost like an old film that's been recolored or a highly stylized comic book panel brought to life. And the interesting part? If you watch both versions of the trailer, you'll notice something fascinating. The same scene, but a completely different mood. In black and white, the world feels dirty, grounded, and brutally real. But in color, it becomes stylish, dramatic, almost like a living comic book. So the real question is, which version would you choose? Intro. The Spider. Standing on a rooftop, trench coat flowing in the wind, fedora low over his eyes, striking that iconic pose. The legend of Spider-Noir begins. Really opens up to Kat Hardy, revealing the mysterious story behind his powers. A moment that hints at the darkness in his past. Battle in the bar. A brutal bar fight breaks out. One hand throwing punches, one eye locked in a wild, almost psycho stare. Zombie arms. Sitting on the bed, arms raised in a bizarre zombie-style pose. Another perfectly chaotic Cage moment. Silverman's speech. Then comes Brendan Gleeson as Silverman, delivering a chilling monologue, calm, cold, and dangerously calculated. With no power comes no responsibility. And finally, a twisted take on the classic Spider-Man philosophy. With no power comes no responsibility. A dark, NOIR-style inversion of the most famous superhero line ever. The original philosophy of Spider-Man is simple. With great power comes great responsibility. From the trailer, it's clear that this won't be just a typical gangster series. First, we have Silverman, played by Brendan Gleeson, the old-world kingpin who seems to control the city's criminal empire from the shadows. Then there's Flint Marko, portrayed by Jack Huston, his intimidating bodyguard and enforcer. But the trailer also teases something more mysterious. There's a glimpse of a superpowered arsonist, someone literally playing with fire. And those sudden electrical surges we see, could that be an early version of Electro in the 1930s? Or maybe even Molten Man? For now, the truth remains a mystery. But one thing is certain. This city is hiding far more than just mobsters in the shadows. This series is set in an alternate universe within Sony's Spider-Man universe, SSU. That means it's completely separate from Tom Holland's MCU Spider-Man. A different timeline, a different set of characters. However, there is a creative connection to the Spider-Verse films. Same producing team, same spirit, same love for Spider-Man, just in a whole new dimension. Spider-Noir will have a total of 8 episodes. Release schedule: 25th May 2026. Premiere on MGM Plus linear channel in the US. 27th May 2026. All episodes drop worldwide on Prime Video, binge release style. There are 2 versions available, black and white and full color. You can even switch between them mid-episode if you want, enjoying both styles. Spider-Noir on the trailer. I'm giving this movie a 9 out of 10. Who should watch? Fans of Noir cinema, Nicolas Cage lovers, Spider-Verse fans, and anyone looking for something different in the superhero genre. Who might skip? Those expecting a classic Peter Parker story, or anyone wanting light, conventional superhero content. From what the trailer shows, it looks like Sony and Amazon took a bold risk. A true genre experiment. And judging by the trailer, that risk is going to pay off. Nicolas Cage plus Noir plus Spider-Man is equal to the combo of the year. What do you think? Can this Spider-Noir capture the magic of the Spider-Verse? Did Nicolas Cage convince you? Let me know in the comments. Smash that like if you are on the black and white team. Hit dislike if you are on the color team. Actually, just like anyway. Subscribe for more dark Noir content. And yeah, keep your fedora handy when you hit the streets. Who knows whose shadow might be following you.